Oh, my apologies. There we go. Hello, everyone. So, yes, we are live streaming tonight. I said I was, and then I said I wasn't, and I said I was, and I kind of gave the hint that I wasn't. But yes, we are live streaming tonight, round 3 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. I still need actually roster orders this, so let's see. Toronto, Yours Nightmare, Thompson Squad, they have some roster order changes. We can just make those changes real quick. So let's see. Let me just come to dual screen real quick. It'll be a minute or two until we get started, so in the meantime, let's see. We'll probably get started with the first match around 11:05, so in the meantime, just, we'll do the Discord ping towards the end, just gotta update some roster orders for a few teams real quick, but we will be doing Squad Track Amiibo Draft League today, so let me just, get back into the loading screen for a minute, and the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League will resume shortly. Hello. Yes, we are doing round 3 to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League tonight. It was yes and no and yes and no and no and yes and no and yes, but ultimately it is a yes for tonight. So, on a normal day, we would be ending a live stream right now, but with a 2-hour delay to tonight's broadcast, we are doing round 3 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League tonight. For those of you who have spring break and got school tomorrow in the morning, I completely understand if you're not watching, if you're going to go watch the VOD, all that, especially if you're in Eastern time zone. It's already midnight over there. So, let me find the stand for my phone real quick, so I can hold my phone to see what's going on when I stream. Where did I put that stand for my phone? It was somewhere. Oh, there. Yeah, I got a solution. It's called, we're going to prop it up against this. Alright, so, hello, microphone is up close to me. Today, we are doing round 3 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We are going to have the Critical Crashers versus the Chaos Corp Force. We have the 456 Squadron at Green Bay, Grand Army Republic at Natsuki Lovers. We have Miami at Mid-Class Nation, Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts at Buffalo, Ottawa at JG Wentworth, Cinnabon Splitters at the Novas, Boston at the Time Zone Squad, Your Worst Nightmare versus Detroit, the Diddle Burritos versus Toronto, and to close out the night, it's going to be almost 2 in the morning for those of you in the Eastern Coast, Amiibo Engage versus Carbon Show's team. So, we do have 3 teams with minor roster order changes. We'll get to those as we address those, but let's see. Up first, the Critical Crashers versus the Chaos Corp. Let's press those buttons real quick. Up, left, right, down, A. Your rosters are Chaos King, Freak, Ragatha, Informer, and Grim Knight versus Knapsack, Malpractice, Nemesis, Nightmare Sword, and Nachos. Round 3 to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 5 starts now. I feel like I find that phone case. Where is that phone case? No, if I hold this up, should that work? Alright, and first damage is going to be dealt by the Olimar, so it's going to be 12 to 15, 28 as the Olimar getting some damage. Knapsack, Nightmares, Olimars. Olimar has been more of a popular leadoff option so far this season. 55 to 26, Chaos King already at 75. The Critical Crashers, they are currently 0-2 trying to get the first win as this is their first game on the road. 117 to 52, as we see Knapsack off stage, so is Chaos King. We see the up air. Chaos King is still alive at 156, but the right move, and like that with the up smash, Knapsack gets the leadoff win. So Freak gonna come out right now. We see the forward smash. We see the forward smash again. It's gonna be 22 to 82 right now, as we see down air right there. That's the first down air from Freak, and that is his first KO so far this season. So it's gonna be 24 to 0 right now, as now it's gonna be Freak versus Malpractice. It's going to be down air, down smash. That's a critical down smash, making this 42 to 34. We see 51 to 34. Up next, it's going to be down smash. It's going to miss. It's going to be forward smash from Malpractice. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Do not disturb me as Malpractice goes off screen and gets that down smash. No, it was Freak with the down smash. Freak had 2 KOs. I was looking away. This is why you don't text and commentate, folks. Do not text and commentate. You will miss a call. So it's going to be 0 to 41 right now as we have Ragatha versus Nemesis. Nemesis had gone the revenge KO against Freak after the second deep down air. It's going to be 95 to 46. We see up smash miss. Down throw is the back air. It will be a strong back air. 95 to 80 right now. We see Ragatha just waiting. Forward smash right here. That will get rid of Nemesis. 95 to 0 as Nightmare Sword. Off smash, revenge KO, 2 versus 2. It's going to be Informer and Grim Knight versus Nightmare Sword. Getting hit by that forward smash, and we see Informer try to go off stage. Doesn't do anything off stage though. Dash attack doesn't go off stage now. He's going to go for the down B. It's not going to land anything though because of the Legend vulnerability. 29 to 66. The Chaos Corp, they also have Nachos in the back. Gonna be 47 to 66 right now, but we see a back throw, and we see forward air right there from Nightmare Sword. He goes off stage, and the Critical Crashers. It's a 1 versus 2 scenario for Grim Knight if they want to avoid falling to 0-3 in this young season. 10 to 104. We see Grim Knight try to go off stage right there. He doesn't do anything, but we see forward smash now from Nightmare Sword. Of course, Nightmare Sword. He could also put the dagger in this game, but no, it's gonna be Nachos coming out. Down to the last Amiibo for this match. We see a forward throw. We see the Gordo not landing. It's 59, 72 to 0 right now. And that Gordo right there, the Critical Crashers, they're going to fall short. And that's going to be neutral air. Grim Knight is still alive for now, but he once again falls short. The Chaos Corp, they're going to win this game 5-4. They advance to a 2-1 record, while the Critical Crashers, they fall to 0-3 in this early young season. Nightmare Sword is going to have 2 KOs. We see Freak with 2 KOs. Knapsack, Nemesis, Nachos, they get 1 KO each, including the game winner from Nachos, Ragatha, Grim Knight, they get 1 KO each. I believe Knapsack is either 2-1 or 3-0 now as the leadoff. I think he's 3-0. No, he lost to Bob in the last round, I think. Yeah, I think Bob got the leadoff wins. But, we got that screenshot real quick. When we come back from break, it's going to be 2 more 1-1 teams as we have the 456 Squadron versus Green Bay. Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, our second match of the night. We are going to see the 456 Squadron versus Green Bay. Both of these teams are coming off losses, as we have Captain Funsize, Cyber Sands, AMC Hammer, Mediafire, and Grayscale for the Squadron against Acorno, Quadruple X, Hola Amigo, Young Thug, and Chuck E. Cheese. Let's begin. By the way, a ruling was made on the game last night for Green Bay. Nobody was credited for the KO on Quadruple X, so Quadruple X is listed as a pure self-destruct. Because Pancakes did not spawn in time, we'll address this too when the Time Zone Squad plays against Bastion, but nobody KO'd Quadruple X as far as we're concerned. It is a self-destruct. Neither Nokutan or Pancakes was credited for the KO. I'll state it again when the Time Zone Squad plays, but your leadoffs are Captain Funsize versus Acorno. In the first damage is going to be a little bit of damage from Captain Fun Size. It's 11 each right now. As we said, Poison Cloud, Fun Size decided to jump into the cloud. 21 to 40 right now. Down B barely missing Fun Size. He is Fun Size, so that's why he missed it. 44 to 40 right now, as we see dash attack not landing for a Corno. So a Corno, back in round 1, had 3 KOs in her first start since Season 3, Round 7, back when the team was still called the Starbreakers. They still played at this stage. It's going to be 68 to 71 right now, as she did lose the lead off last round 2 to Time Zone Squad. It's 68 to 102, as we see a Corno coming back on, 74 to 102. That leadoff loss was to Nokotan, though, of the Time Zone Squad, 74 to 102, 74 to 112, as we see Fun Size trying to get those down airs. It's going to be 74 to 122 as both Amiibo go off stage, come back on, up air, a Corno at 135, back air. Do we see Captain Fun Size fish for a knockout? It's going to be 74 to 148, and he gets a forward smash. So Olimar leadoff win for Captain Fun Size. It's going to be down tilt, up special. That right there is what led to the self-destruct last round for Quadruple X. He's in the middle of the stage, and he does get a KO with no self-destruct needed, as Captain Fun Size goes off to the stars. Cyber Sands out for the squadron right now. It's going to be 0 to 16, but up smash going to make this 19 to 16. We see forward smash going to make this 44 to 16 into Link. He's going to wait for Cyber Sands to come back on. We see an up smash here, 62 to 16. It's going to be down air into up smash. It's not going to be enough to get rid of Cyber Sands, but maybe another one from that platform could get the job done. Maybe one more from the ground. Not quite yet. It's 132 to 16, but this one misses. 135 to 28. It's going to be White Cheese, his Link, Quadruple X, coming back onto the stage. He's taking 56% now. He just needs one more up smash to get the dagger onto Cyber Sands. It would be a second KO if he can land it, but he's off stage again. 135 to 85 as Cyber Sands. He is slowly chipping away at this damage against the Link. It's going to be 135 to 116. Link off stage. We see a forward throw, 135 to 127. Now it's a question mark if this Link gets a second KO. It's going to be jab, jab, jab from Cyber Sands, 135, and a down special. Cyber Sands, although critically damaged, is able to pull off a KO. Now he gets revenge KO'd. It's 3 versus 3 as MC Hammer coming out for the squadron. Hola Amigo for Green Bay, 1 KO already with the revenge form. It's going to be 0 to 19. Side B going to make it 0 to 49 as we see, nope, no up smash getting interrupted. 9 to 58. Hola Amigo waiting to come back onto the stage. He lands a little bit of chip damage with the up B. It is 22 to 71. As we see, back air, forward air from the King Deity now, 24 to 84, 33 to 84. We shall see back throw from MC Hammer, 33 to 103, forward air, and that's going to get rid of Hola Amigo. So MC Hammer, 1 KO so far, only at 33% as Young Thug coming out for Green Bay. Jab, jab, jab. That's going to make it 54 to 12. We see down B getting away with that down B right there. It's going to be 54 to 28. 38 with a forward tilt. Off smash, a weak up smash, but it's going to be 54. 77 to 52 actually with the Young Link forward smash. We see the up air. Sorry, up smash. 87. Forward smash making it 107 to 52 as Young Link. He tries going off stage with the neutral air, doesn't land it, and is able to go high. No, he will get punished for that high recovery. Barely missing the Gordo on the way back up, but he gets landed in that one strike there. He will survive that other Gordo though, as we see the King Deity try to go off stage. It's 123 each right now, but MC Hammer, he is gonna fall short. He barely just fell short right there as Media Fire, Revenge KO, getting that knockout. Chuck E. Cheese has a 1 versus 2 for Green Bay. It's going to be 15 to 21 right now. We see the neutral air not landing. Down throw, up tilt. It's going to be up tilt from the King Deity now. Chuck E. Cheese. I believe this is his 3rd or 4th season with Green Bay. He's been back here since even the Starbreaker days. Going to be 72 to 46. We see Media Fire getting some damage with the high up B. 72 to 59. We're waiting as it's going to be 87 to 59. We see the side B, 102 to 59. Media Fire, he comes back on. Chuck E. Cheese, he comes back on. It's an up throw from Media Fire, followed by, we see the up smash now, 116 to 92. Chuck E. Cheese on the platform. Gordo will barely miss Media Fire, but this up smash right here, not enough for a knockout quite yet, but maybe 1 or 2 more up smashes and we could see that dagger. It's going to be survived for now for Chuck E. Cheese, but this Link, 116 to 36. We see neutral air, and we see no forward air quite yet. We see a forward air from the DD actually, 130 to 146. Media Fire just needs to get right hit in order to land the dagger. Even if he doesn't land it, there is still Grayscale in the back for the squadron. That is the rookie Pyramithra, 140 to 159. Gordo, that's going to land. Maybe a fire will barely survive that Gordo, but he gets hit by that one. This will come down to the last Amiibo, even though Grayscale has taken a bunch of serious damage already. Side B, Chuck E. Cheese survives, still alive at 180. And there's the dagger right there. Grayscale able to win this for the 456 squadron as they win 5-4. Alright. It's a 5-4 victory for the 456 squadron. Let's get that screenshot real quick as, oh hey, what do you look at that? Beautiful back and forth action. Okay, I'm gonna be real. This is like the most forced back and forth action there was. It's like, you know how like something feels like scripted or fake? I'm not saying this league is fake or scripted, but I'm saying like it felt like the most forced back and forth action. Like just as Quadruple X was about to get a second KO, he just implodes against Cyber Sans. Just as Immediate Fire is about to get a second KO against Chuck E. Cheese, he suddenly can't get that second KO. Like, it just felt forced, the beautiful back and forth action for this game. Just Quadruple X, Immediate Fire not able to get their second KOs, dealing a little bit of differences. But ultimately, it is a 5-4 victory for the 456 squadron over Green Bay. Alright, we got that screenshot. When we come back from this break, Grand Army of Republic versus the Natsuki Lovers. Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be the third match of the night as the Natsuki Lovers, 2-0 right now, are going to host the 0-2 Grand Army of the Republic. So, Grand Army of the Republic, we're once again going to see Lucero, Flavor City, Vibin, Ascent MLO, and Jufinator. As for the Natsuki Lovers, Fred, Lore, Doomed Yuri, Dumas, and Depression. Let's begin. So the Natsuki Lovers, they had the worst record in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League last season as Red plus Blue, a 2-14 record, including a 12-game losing streak. So far, they're 2-0. Can they extend their record to be 3-0? The The leadoffs are Lucario versus Fred. It's going to be a forward smash from Lucario. That's going to be a first damage after Fred. He went for an on-stage up special. It's 2 to 41 right now. It's Red Pikmin getting some damage. Got to make this 25 to 47, 34 to 47. We currently see down throw into up air, 34 to 72. Dash attack, gonna miss, as we see boomerang into forward air. But oh, forward smash right there. After the missed forward air, Lucario getting that leadoff win. It's gonna be 44 to 0 right now. 60 to 0 as Lore coming out for the Natsuki lovers. He goes off stage, able to get a little bit of damage. When I said it ends in Doomed Yuri on the graphic, I did not mean bring Doomed Yuri immediately. Lore had just self-destructed against Grand Army of the Republic. Lucario will be credited with that KO, and Doomed Yuri with that KO on Lucario. It's 5 to 4. Now it's gonna be 4 to 3 actually, as we see 12 to 13. Doomed Yuri does have to make up some ground. She did get 3 KOs last game though, so she can keep up with that ground if she wants to. 49 to 39 right now as Flavor City. This is a rookie King Deity here to replace the absence of Crouch. It is 61 to 62. 4 tilt. We see a Flavor City with that taunt. He likes to taunt. He likes to go off stage. It's 61 to 94. Doomed Yuri becoming the Mithra, avoiding that Gordo by deflecting it. 78 to 94. Doomed Yuri still the Mithra front now. Coming back up. Had to go a little to the left under the stage in order to avoid that Gordo right there. A smart maneuver from this Pyramenta, but ultimately it's not enough. 4 to 2 lead for Grand Army of the Republic. They're trying to get their first win of the regular season. Natsuki lovers, they're trying to avoid their first loss of the regular season. Dumas already at 53. Charizard already out, but oh no, he's gonna overshoot. Has come back onto the stage. 108 to 67. The Charizard, he's gonna Flare Blitz right here. That's gonna get shielded. Self-inflicted damage and the dash attack. Flavor City has 3 knockouts for Grand Army of the Republic. It's going to be 108 to 20 right now. Sorry, no, he doesn't have 3 KOs. He has 2. 117. We see up throw from Depression, as Depression right now has a 1 versus 4 scenario for the Natsuki lovers. We have never seen a 1 versus 4 come back before. He has come back from a 1 versus 3 against the Novas in the preseason though. Can he get it done? 159. 3 versus 1 now. This is very much manageable for him if he can get the job done here. But Vibin, who had 2 KOs in their blowout loss last season, coming out for Grand Army. It's going to be 44 to 54 as we see down tilt. We see off smash getting interrupted. 60 to 71. Down tilt. Do we see off smash here? We don't. Side B. Nope, it's a PK Fire into another PK Fire. If the Lucas can get rid of this Ganondorf soon, there is still the Violet. There is still the Olimar. But it could not be possible. Down special from Vibin as Grand Army of the Republic. They pick up their first win of the regular season, 5 to 2. Two KOs from Lucario, including the self-destruct on Lore. Flavor City, 2 knockouts, including Doomed Yuri and Dumas. Depression with 1 KO, but ultimately not enough because Flavor City already critically damaged. Vibin able to seal the deal as Ascent. Duvnator, members of the Old Guard, will not appear for this team. Grand Army Republic picks up their first win of the regular season. The Natsuki lovers suffered their first loss. So, I said I wasn't going to mention undefeated Amiibo until the end of this round. So here's the deal. The Natsuki lovers, they are the 19th team to fall. We are down to 3 undefeated teams now. So, it's probably important you know who those other undefeated teams are entering this round. Natsuki lovers, they're 2-0. The other teams, the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts, they are 2-0. The Time Zone Squad, they are 2-0. And the last undefeated team right now is Miami, who's going to be playing, let's see, who does Miami play this round? They play the Mid-Class Nation, and that's actually going to be next. So the next 2 games, we're going to be seeing 2 undefeated teams playing against other teams. Miami versus Mid-Class, Fantasy Feet versus Buffalo. The Time Zone Squad, they host Bastion, by the way, but those are the 4 undefeated teams entering this round. Natsuki lovers, Time Zone Squad, Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, and Miami 69ers. So, we will see if the Miami 69ers can extend their win streak to 3 games as they're trying to be able to start their season 3-0. Alright, the Squad Track and Amiibo Draft League will resume when we come back from this small break. Welcome back to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be the fourth match of the night as we have Miami versus the Mid-Class Nation. So, similar to the last matchup we had, Miami, they're currently 2-0 to start their season. Mid-Class Nation, they're currently 0-2 to start their season. So, similar to what we saw in the previous match, the next match is not going to be like that with Fantasy Feet enthusiasts. Feet, Time Zone Squad, they deal with teams that are 1-1, but for Miami, it's going to be Vengeance, Yamcha, Sub-Zero, Lil Nas X, and Tim Drake versus Headstrong, Spooky, Gary, What the Punch, and Urshifu for Mid-Class Nation. Let's begin. For those of you unaware, the Mid-Class Nation, they're the one and only expansion team of Season 5, operated by Recola 7. Miami is operated by Jim, Vengeance, Sub-Zero. They had 2 KOs in the last game. We'll see if they can get 2 more. The leadoffs are Vengeance versus Headstrong, as Mid-Class Nation is trying to get their first win. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm supposed to commentate this thing. That's right, it's 91-0 right now. It's Headstrong, already taking a bunch of damage. I was like, Well, Headstrong, he gets that strong downer knockoff against Vengeance, who had 2 KOs. I was like, observing the game, and I forgot, wait, I'm supposed to commentate this thing. Headstrong, with that almost 0 to death, though, it wasn't 0 to death, he does take a little bit of damage. It's going to be 13-52 right now, 28-52 as Yamcha coming out for Miami. But that is going to be Headstrong's first leadoff win of this regular season. He had 2 Olimars, lost both Olimar Dittos. Yamcha, though, he has a KO punch. He misses the KO punch. It's 104-52 as that's going to be Op Special to come back onto the stage. We thought that was going to be another down air. Instead, it's 104-88. Can Headstrong get a second KO? He will not. So it's going to be Spooky coming out for Mid-Class Nation right now. We see the side B, but that was teched on the ground. It's going to be 116-22. Forward tilt. We see down smash as Spooky off stage. Another down smash? No, it's going to be 116-60 right now. And a forward smash. Spooky off stage right now. But the moment this little Mac goes off stage, he knows he is cooked. It's going to be 123-89. And the forward smash, Yamcha has 2 KOs for Miami. It's going to be Gary coming out right now for Mid-Class Nation. He spent last season with the Ceiling Fans his rookie year. He spent the off-season, his preseason actually, with the Time Zone Squad, was released by them but came here on waivers. It's going to be 150-6 right now, so that is a KO punch available for Yamcha, and he will miss again. 166-29. But Gary, off stage, he's going to go high here, I believe. No, straight to the ledge instead. We see up throw. That's going to be it for Yamcha. 2 KOs as Sub-Zero coming out for Miami. It's going to be 0-41. 5-41 right now. We see the forward tilt miss. 17-41. Fun fact. So PGX's Simon and Richter Amiibo, they're trained by the same trainer, PGX. The Simon is actually on this team Mid-Class Nation, but he is not starting today. The Simon has not started a regular season game since 19 KO performance back in Season 3. It's 54-112 right now. He spent last season on the bench of the Novas, I believe, but it's got to be down right there. Gary going deep. He gets that knockout. So it's going to be a knockout for Gary. That's 2 knockouts actually for Gary of Mid-Class Nation. The Time Zone Squad might regret letting another Lucas go. 100 is 10-138. They had traded Doodle Bob in Season 3 to the Novas, who was a key part of them getting the #1 seed back in Season 3. It's 22-144 right now as Lil Nas X, #1 pick in the Season 4 draft. We won't see the #1 pick in the Season 5 draft as Tech Mode's Dr. Mario, Dr. Snip, not starting today either. Gotta be 13-16 right now. Down throw as What the Punch comes out thanks to Lil Nas X getting the KO. 41-32. We are going to see the Ryu. He missed the fireball, goes off stage, comes back on though. It's going to be down throw. We see off smash. Lil Nas X getting hit by his own bomb too. Another off smash. That's Ryu able to get some juggling onto Lil Nas X. And the forward smash will not survive the forward smash. He's still alive. Backdoor right here, gonna make this 147-35. We see a Hadouken, the fireball. Now that's a Hadouken. 165-39 as What the Punch. If he can just land a dagger, he will get this KO here against the Toon Link. Forward smash missing. Up throw into, we see Happy Link. Sorry, not Happy Link. Lil Nas X getting KO with the forward smash. It's going to be Tim Drake with a 1 versus 2 for Miami, as it's going to be 8-70 right now. 8-82. Trying to go off stage. Tim Drake, he loves to go for those downers, by the way. Out going above. You see that? Down air. Down air. Will he go for another down air? He actually tries to avoid the Hadouken. That Hadouken gets avoided too. Forward smash though. Tim Drake trying to come back on as Miami. They want to avoid suffering their first loss, but he comes back onto the stage actually. 52 to 93, we're going to see the down throw into down B, not going to land. Side B, out of parry. Down smash from What the Punch. Back throw, going to make this 97 to 93. So the Olimar got 1 KO, then it's going to be the Link coming back onto the stage. Gary had gotten 2 KOs, What the Punch with the 4th KO of this game. Let's see if he can get the 5th and final one here as Tim Drake already at 127. We are going to see the Ryu miss the fireball, but it's going to be forward throw. Tim Drake's still off stage, and it's going to be side B, not landing quite yet. Down air. Tim Drake comes back onto the stage. 142 to 120 right now. We are going to see fireball. We're going to see Hadouken, and it's going to be down air, down air. This Link likes to going for the down is a very unconventional Link for Miami. Hasn't had too much of game time quite yet. 168 to 134. And there comes the up smash. Mid-Class Nation gets their first win as a franchise as they defeat Miami 5-3. Alright, a 5-3 victory for Mid-Class Nation, their first in franchise history. We see Headstrong with a KO, Yamcha with 2, Gary with 2, With the Punch with 2, but Tim Drake not able to get a KO in that 1 versus 2 situation. Miami is going to suffer their first loss of the regular season, as we will see whether or not they do make some roster updates or not. Keep in mind, Gengalzo, who was a closer last season, Gengalzo is still on Miami's roster, but the problem is, there's a couple of teams who, let's just say their roster was never set. We just ultimately randomized their roster. They're playing with a randomized roster right now and have yet to adjust it from the preseason. So just a little heads up on that. I won't list which teams there are, but you can kind of tell which teams it might be. But it's going to be Yamcha with 2 KOs, Gary with 2 KOs, With the Punch with 2 KOs, including the game winner as Mid-Class Nation. First win in franchise history. They are 1-2. Miami falls to 2-1 as we have 2 undefeated teams left in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. The Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, who are one of those 2 teams, they are next as they go to Buffalo to play the Amiibashers. That game will happen when we come back from this break.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. 5th match of the night as 2 undefeated teams remain. We have the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts versus the Buffalo Amiibashers. Your rosters are Greg, Eon's Pal, Ray, Lego Batman, and Cheesecake for a retooled 2-0 Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts versus I Don't Love You, Tatsugiri, Donkers, Petty Bitch, and The Farm. Let's begin. So in the last round, you probably saw on the graphic, but I Don't Love You, he got 3 KOs as a leadoff. I think 1 came from a self-destruct, but still, that is credited with 3 knockouts as he's the leadoff for Buffalo, facing off against Greg, the leadoff for Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. So it's going to be Olimar versus DD as your leadoffs. And the first damage is going to be dealt by Greg, but immediate down throw to forward air from I Don't Love You, going to make this 20 to 27 right now. This King Duty, I believe, is tied. Actually, no, he only has 3 KOs right now, not 4. But it's going to be 36 to 27. 49 to 27. Gordo is going to bounce a little too high, but down throw, up air, Greg at 70. He currently has a blue Pikmin, a white Pikmin, and a purple Pikmin. Going to be 83 to 38 right now. And the dash attack, I Don't Love You. He gets that knockout. That's going to be 4 KOs in the last 2 games as Eon's Pal coming out for the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. It's going to be forward smash. This Pit has gotten 2 KOs in every game he started so far. He is a rookie, drafted in the first round, I believe. It's going to be 0. 17 to 78. Dash attack misses. Forward smash getting punished. And we see the Pit with the forward air. Does he go forward air? He goes deep with that forward air. Eon's Pal. That is 5 KOs now so far this regular season for the rookie. It's going to be 57. 76 to 0 right now. 84 to 0 as we see forward smash from Tatsugiri. 105 to 0. Eon's Pal. He's going to come back up. It's going to be 107 to 0 as he has a bunch of ground makeup and he gets knocked out. Tatsugiri with a KO. Ray is going to come out for the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. They are down 1 Amiibo right now. Forward smash 25 to 22. The Cloud with the Blade Gleam. Ryu able to come back onto the stage. Tatsugiri 33 to 30 right now. We see down throw. We see the Fireball. Going to be 56. Missed Fireball here from the Ryu. It's going to be 56 to 41. Forward smash. Tatsugiri off stage. Blade Gleam and he has a jump. Able to come back on 64 to 66. Ray is about to get the meter right here. He doesn't need to use it on up B. Instead, he's going to use it on a side special. It lands 78 to 98. We see up B, that's going to miss right there. Off smash missing. Side B, it's going to be off smash again. 78 to 118. As we see side B, only 2 hits because of weird platform shenanigans. As we see jab, Hadouken, Ray back onto the stage. He's about halfway there for the meter, but he does get the forward smash KO. He is critically damaged against Donkers right now for Buffalo, but it's going to be 114 to 18. Do we see it's going to be forward tilt as Cloud tried to go for something right there. He's going to fall short because of the ice. It looks like he attempted a side B point blank, but it backfired. Lego Batman, she's going to come out right now for the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. It's going to be 0 to 34, 17 to 34 as Ice, 31 to 34. We see Nana getting hit by the up B. That's going to be, actually, that's Popo being hit by the up B. It's going to be down tilt, fall by. We see down smash trying to land. That doesn't hit Popo nor Nana. It's going to be the Ices getting some interruption. They are slightly out of sync right now. 48 to 81 right now. Lego Batman try to go for a down special right there. Does not land it because she was not in the armor phase yet. It's going to be 72 to 95. Down tilt, up B, this time hitting the Popo. Nana is the main IC for this specific color. It's going to be 79 to 103 as we see neutral air, dash attack, and that will get rid of Nana. That's going to be enough because Nana is the lead. So Lego Batman with the KO. Petty Bitch coming out right now. 14J Master Dark Pit. He's also the trainer of the regular Pit, 91 to 28. As we see up B, we see back air, Dark Pit at 55%. It's neutral air. Lego Batman last season was the best closer in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Her and Crony were probably the most clutch Amiibo in the league, 117 to 86. The Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, even though they suffered a massive collapse late in the season, Lego Batman was still able to rack up KOs even in garbage time, 117 to 37. As this Dark Pit, can he get a hit? It's going to be back row from the Lylat, 117 to 49. Out of parry, we see the up smash. Lego Batman has 2 KOs. It's going to come down to the farm with a 1 versus 2 scenario as Lego Batman gets launched off stage. Coming back onto the stage, we see forward tilt making this 141 to 0. Keep in mind, there is still Cheesecake behind Lego Batman, and Cheesecake has yet to debut for the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts. The Fantasy Feet enthusiasts have not been to a last duck scenario yet in their 2 wins. And they're going to see the Cheesecake here for the first time in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. It's going to be 0 to 63. So Cheesecake, welcome to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. You have to deal with the farm. It's going to be 21 to 74 as we see neutral air. We see Doria, that's going to get spot dodge right there. 42 to 74. Cheesecake coming back onto the stage. We see the up smash, 42 to 105. Can Cheesecake get the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts to 3-0 for the season? 42 to 121. Parry, down smash. The farm has Cheesecake off stage. Side B is gonna miss. 72 to 121. We see a back throw right here. 82 to 121, and that's gonna be the farm. He tried going for that jump right there to position himself right down B. Instead, it's gonna be 94 to 121, and Cheesecake coming back up, avoiding the side B. 94 to 129. We see the down B. It's gonna be 4th throw from the farm. 102 to 129. Back throw. 110 to 129. Cheesecake coming back onto the stage. Can he get this last KO? He will! The Fantasy Feet enthusiasts are 3-0 as they win this game 5-4. So if the Time Zone Squad loses to the Boston Brawlers later today, that's going to make the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts the only undefeated team after 3 rounds. The Time Zone Squad, they will play Boston in about 3 games from now. We'll see them later on. So the second half of the day, the second half of today's stream, it's going to be Ottawa at JG Wentworth, Cinnabon Splitters at the Novas, Boston at the Time Zone Squad, Your Worst Nightmare at Detroit, Ditto Burritos at Toronto, and then to end the night, Amiibo Engage at Carbon Show's team. Let's get this screenshot real quick. We're going to go on a quick water break. The Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will resume in 5 minutes. Lego Batman, by the way, she got 2 KOs. That's usually what she does. But alright. The Fantasy Feet enthusiasts, 3-0. They can be one of 1 or 2 undefeated teams, depending on what happens to the Time Zone Squad. But the second half of round 3 actually, this is round 3. Sorry, round 5 is not going to be until like Thursday perhaps. But round 3 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will resume in 5 minutes after your water break.
Squad strike.
Alright, water break is over. We still need to load those rosters, but I did forget to say who we are having next. When we come back from loading these rosters, we're going to have Ottawa versus JG Wentworth. Both teams are 1-1, lost in the first round, win in the second round. We saw a big blowout win for Ottawa in the previous round, and JG Wentworth, they had a 5-4 victory thanks to 3 KOs from Channing Tatum. We are going to see that match when we come back in a few minutes in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Back to the graphics. Welcome back to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be a 6th match of the night as we have Ottawa versus JG Wentworth. So, Taste and Papaya in the last round, they combined for 5 KOs. Taste with 2 in the leadoff, Papaya with 3 KOs. Their opponent, it was Vibin on Great Army Republic. Got 2 KOs, that's why Sauron didn't land any. So Seraphim, Mythos, they did not need to play last night. On the other side, JG Wentworth. Channing Tatum got 3 KOs, but they almost blew the lead. But Slime God able to finish things. I think JJ Vance got 1 KO and Smooth Criminal still trying to find his first KO of the regular season. Pantwan though, even though he was 14-2 last season as a leadoff, Pantwan is currently 0-2 as a leadoff this season. Can Pantwan get a leadoff win here in round 3, or are we going to see a massive sophomore slump from last season's leadoff of the year? Let's begin. Up, left, right, down, A. Press those buttons one more time. The leadoffs are Taste versus Pantwan. Taste, who's usually an inconsistent leadoff, had 2 last season. He's been solid so far, I believe, in the early part of this season. Pantwan, he needs to avoid this early sophomore slump. He needs a leadoff win now to avoid being 0-3 as a leadoff. And Pantwan will get the first damage. It's going to be down special, up throw, up air. It's going to be 35-15 right now as we see Pantwan down special, 49-15. This also could just be some regular season blues as he had gotten some leadoff wins in the preseason, but it's going to be 49-74. Off smash, Pantwan, he barely survives, but he cannot afford to go 0-3 as a leadoff for JG Wentworth. 49-115. We're going to see down B. It's going to be forward tilt. Pantwan off stage. It's going to be 69-132. The Mii Sword Fighter out of parry. Up tilt, up air, it's 98-132. As we see, it's going to be side B missing, it's going to be down B missing, and dash attack. Pantwan is going to fall to 0-3 as a leadoff for JG Wentworth in this early part of the season. Taste with a leadoff win, it's 129-0 right now. Channing Tatum, that's going to be his 4th KO right there. 4 in the last 2 games. It's going to be 0-18, 18-8 right now. Actually, Sauron is coming out right now. 28-8. Luckman Sephiroth, he struggled last season. Actually, no, he had a pretty solid season last season. I think, was it season 3 where he's solid or season 4 where he's solid? I know he struggled in one of those 2 seasons. It's going to be 48-54 right now as we see 48-62. We are going to see out of parry, the forward tilt, but it misses. 48-73. Channing Tatum try to get that Shoryuken combo, 61-73. We see the forward smash. The wing is now active for Sauron. It's going to be 80-73. And the Shoryuken, that's 2 kills from Channing Tatum. That is 5 in the last 2 games as Papaya. He had a 3 KO performance last round for Ottawa. It's going to be 15-110 as we see the side B. 20-122. It's going to be 26-122 right now as we see a spike ball that's going to hit Channing Tatum from the idle position. 26-138. We see the Shoryuken combo. It's going to miss, and Channing Tatum, he gets punished. It's going to be 36-0 right now as Smooth Criminal comes out for JG Wentworth. Some decent poison damage already. It's going to be 70-29. Smooth Criminal, he hasn't landed a single up yet. Can he break that? 83-29. Papaya, that's going to be his 4th KO in these last 2 games. We see forward throw here, no up throw actually, is 96-39. Spike ball, it's going to land onto Smooth Criminal, 106-56. We see the back throw, 117-56. As this spike ball, it is not going to land. Just a little bit of self-defense to prevent some edge guarding. We see a forward throw, make this 132-56. Fireball, not going to land. Sorry, it does land, but not too much damage. 139-56. Can Smooth Criminal get a KO here, or will Papaya be able to rally? 148-56, 148-67. Smooth Criminal at 6-7, getting that forward throw. Still not enough to get rid of Papayas. A 6-7 Smooth Criminal. He is waiting. He is waiting. And he gets a forward throw. Still not enough. 172-67 as... well, Papaya, if he can get the right hit, it's going to be side B. It's going to be... that dash attack might have been able to KO had Smooth Criminal not let Papaya fall out. 189-78. The pace of the game has slowed down to whether or not Smooth Criminal gets something aside from a back throw. He missed the up B, and that's going to be a force match right there. So the pace speeds up. Papaya with 2 KOs. It's going to be 190, 197. 2-0 right now. As we see up throw, we see up air. It's going to be down B right there. That's going to get rid of Papaya after 2 KOs. Seraphim, Eon 2's Dark Pit coming out for Ottawa, 19-44. Neutral air, up smash, going to be 19-63 as Dark Pit. He just outplayed the Curry right there, getting the down air as soon as the Curry went out of spike ball mode, and the forward smash. This is going to be a 1 versus 2 for JG Wentworth as we see kaboom! 81. It's going to be psych up now. 81-0. He's going to go for the thwack. No, does not go for the thwack. It's going to be 81-13, 81-27 as this hero needs to land an attack soon, I believe. I never remember the difference between Psych Up and the other one. It's going to be Psych Up and Oomph, but Slime God, oh no, is going to be able to come back to the stage? No, he falls short. Ottawa, they're going to win this game 5-3 with 2 kills from Seraphim and 2 kills from Papaya. Taste with that leadoff win, but Sauron, has he yet to get a KO this season? Channing Tatum, though, he has 5 KOs in the last 2 games. That's 5 total, I believe. 2 KOs here. Papaya, Seraphim. We don't see Mythos again as Ottawa gets another win. Ottawa is currently 2-1 in this young season. Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned who everyone's going to face in the next round. That is my fault completely. Channing Tatum 2 KOs, Papaya 2 KOs. That's also 5 KOs in the last 2 games. Yeah, so Papaya, did he get a KO in the first round? Because there's a chance he might. No, he didn't. So he's at 3 KOs right now. But we'll see, There's a chance he's tied for leading the league after the end of this. Not really paying attention to that KO race until about round 4 or 5. But Taste with that leadoff win. Pantwan. Let's talk about Pantwan real quick. This is a big sophomore slump early on in the season. 0-3 as a leadoff. Pantwan, we'll see if he can get a leadoff win. JG Wentworth in the next round. They play against Grand Army of the Republic. Lucero is 2-1 as a leadoff, I believe. So we'll see how he does against the Link. I don't know if it's because teams are adapting or if it's just he's struggling, straight up just struggling as a leadoff in this sophomore season. Because sometimes you just overachieve your rookie year and it just all falls apart year 2. Alright, so, probably should say whoever's facing in the next round. Critical Crashers, they're going to play up against Miami. The Chaos Corp, they're going to play against, let's see, the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts. 456 Squadron, they play Ottawa. Green Bay, they're going to play Mid-Class Nation. Miami, they play the Critical Crashers. Mid-Class Nation plays Green Bay. Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts play the Chaos Corp. Buffalo plays Your Worst Nightmare. Ottawa, they are going to play the 456 Squadron and JG Wentworth. In the next round, they are going to play against Grand Army of the Republic, as we mentioned. So I think we're all caught up with that. Here in this department, that department, all that. Let's get that screenshot. And when we come back for this break, for round number 3, we're going to see the Cinnabon Splitters versus the Novas.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be the 7th match of the night as we have the Cinnabon Splitters versus the Novas. So, the Novas are the defending champions, but they are 0-2 to start off this season. Now, those losses happened to the Diddle Burritos and Your Worst Nightmare, who were who made it to the conference championship and the finals respectively, but the Novas should have been able to win one of those two matches. That plus in the last round we saw Valorex. He was 1 of 5 Amiibo to self-destruct. That was against Your Worst Nightmare, so we'll see if the Nova can shake off this 0-2 start. With the regular season being expanded to 18 games instead of 16, obviously, and the fact that we still have 12 teams advancing to the playoffs despite the fact it's 22 instead of 26 teams now, it is going to be easier to make it to the playoffs, so it's not panic time yet for the Novas. If the Novas do fall to 0-3 here against Cinnamon Splitters, some questions will need to be asked. Some of these questions were starting to be asked early in the preseason when the Novas had lost 3 in a row, but we'll see what the Novas do. It's Mr. Ninja, Cloud Jr., Amazon Lily, Sailor Moon, and Wetstick versus Diabells. Meh, it's him. Valorex an A+ to me. Let's press these buttons real quick. Up, left, right, down, A. The leadoffs are Mr. Ninja versus Diabells. First damage is going to be forward smash from Diabells, but it's going to be forward smash from Mr. Ninja in return. Up throw, up air. It's going to be up air from Diabells actually, and she's able to get 2 up airs onto Mr. Ninja. It's going to be up tilt, forward tilt, making this 57 to 47, but forward smash at 75 to 47. That forward smash misses. Up tilt, neutral air from Diabells on the way back. She's been able to shut down both the potential up air opportunities from Mr. Ninja so far. 81 to 83. It's going to be 181 to 102. Diabells trying to come back onto the stage. Let's see. Down air, it's going to be 87 to 114 as we wait for Diabells coming back onto the stage. She uses a down special. It's going to get shielded right there. Rare Zelda down B, and that was able to stop the momentum of the down B, but it's not enough. Mr. Ninja with the leadoff win. It's going to be meh coming out for the Novas. We see 108 0 right now, but the down air right there from the rookie. He's going to come back onto the stage as Cloud Jr. out for Cinnamon Splitters right now. It's going to be 5, 7, 10 with the Pikmin damage, 26, 40, and we see meh, the rookie. Can he start signing as a rookie so far? It's going to be 58, 63. Big damage from this Olimar. 68 to 0 right now. We see a down throw that's going to activate the limit break for this Cloud. If he uses it, instead it's going to be 80 to 0. We see down air. Blade Gleam on the yellow Pikmin. I mean, weird choice, but okay. 80, 95 to 28 right now as we see Olimar. He gets hit by a down air on the way back to the stage. 95 to 36. 116 to 36, 117 to 36 as we see forward smash miss, forward smash missing again, 117 to 44. We wait for Meh coming back onto the stage. Cloud Jr. takes some Pikmin damage, 130 to 52. That's going to be a second Blade Beam in the Cloud. He has to use it. No, he will not use it in recovery. Actually, it's going to be instead back throw, 158 to 47. Oh no, Cloud is going to mess up the maneuver and he falls down to the stage. That is an issue with Cloud's AI. That was not in the original version of the game, by the way. That was not in the original version. They added that to Cloud and messed up the programming in the updated added small battlefield. I've been advocating for this since 2020 when that update was made. But it's going to be Amazon Lily versus It's Him. As the down throw, forward smash, Lily at 74. And oh no, she's not going to come back. Oh, she does come back actually. She did have the distance. I thought that was going to be a miss. 99 to 52. As the Mithra has to come out right now, 99 to 63. It's him. Can he get a forward smash? No. Down tilt, up tilt from the Pyra. Sorry, Mithra actually. Back throw. Mithra off stage at 116. Pill, and that's going to make her with the jump. It's going to be forward smash missing. It's him. He had a window right there to get a forward smash, but he was late with it. 122 to 96. We are going to see side B miss from the Mithra. 122 to 96 as it's him. It's going to be back air. That's going to get rid of Amazon Lily. Sailor Moon, the rookie, coming out for the Cinnamon Splitters. We see off smash from It's Him. It's going to be forward smash. That's going to send It's Him off stage as Sailor Moon. Can she land a down air? She will not quite yet. It's going to be 27 to 119. The Zelda trying to fish for that down air. It's going to be forward smash from It's Him. 62 to 119. Against the rookie Zelda, we see the Dr. Mario. Forward tilt going to make this 76 to 119. Pills, both of them miss. Down air and up air, that's going to be Sailor Moon with the knockout. It's him. Valorex, jab, getting shielded. Up throw, do we see the up air? It's going to be instead forward air attempted, barely missing from under. 86 to 28. And we see Sailor Moon try to go for that early down air. She does get one on stage. 86 to 46. We see a forward smash making this 86 to 65. We're going to see a down throw. Do we see the back air? We will not see a back. It's going to be off smash instead. Sailor Moon, can she get an up air here? She doesn't quite yet. She gets one there. Valorex barely survives, but it's going to be forward air. We see the down throw. throw. Do we see up air from Valorant instead? It misses. 117 to 121. Valorant with the up smash. This is going to be a 1 vs 2 scenario for Wet Stick, but Valorant is critically damaged at 152. It's 9 to 152 right now, but Valorant currently has the other link off stage, and he is okay. He comes back onto the stage. Thought he was going to mess up the tech. Off smash. Wet Stick is going to bring out A+ to me. Mario Dude's Violet. The Novas, they are trying to avoid going 0-3 to start their season in title defense. It's going to be 79 to 17 right now, 91 to 25. Can the Novas, defending champions, pick up their first win in the regular season? 116 to 25. As we wait, the Violet, that's going to be Boomerang, 116 to 43 after another Boomerang. Neutral Air, 119 to 43. A+ to me. It's going to be the up special. And the Novas, they get their first win of the regular season. They win this 5 to 4. Sure, I made a whole graphic about it, but honestly, it's not really too much to worry about as long as the Novas don't lose another 2 games by the end of the first third of the season. As long as they're 3-3 by this after the first 6 rounds, they should be good enough as long as they can find that rally. But the Novas, they get their first win of the regular season. Mr. Ninja with the leadoff win. Meh with 2 KOs. Yeah, this was back and forth after mid turned the script around in favor of the Novas. So that's going to be it for that game. Defending champions pick up the first win. Cinnabon Splitters fall down to 1-2. Their only win against Toronto so far this regular season. When we come back from this break, we're going to have what could decide if there's only 1 or 2 undefeated teams exiting this round. It's going to be Bastion versus the Time Zone Squad when we come back from this break.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be the, let's see, it's the 8th match of the night as we have Bastion versus the Time Zone Squad. So, the Time Zone Squad is 2-0. We saw the Natsuki lovers and Miami lose their games, fall to 2-1. The Fantasy Feet enthusiasts are 3-0 after they defeated Buffalo. So the Time Zone squad, they can join the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts as the only undefeated teams, or they can make the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts the only undefeated team, as they still have to face Bastion right here. It's gonna be Vin Diesel, Fipsh, House MD, Sniffberg, and Agent P versus Sidon, Pancakes, Heim, AI Sonic, and Crony. Let's begin. Let's press those buttons, up, left, right, down, A. Press it one more time. The leadoffs are Vin Diesel versus Sidon as the Time Zone squad. They're not using Nokotan today. They decided to elevate Sidon to the leadoff to deal with Vin Diesel. We'll see how this different matchup works for the Time Zone squad. AI Sonic been added to the elevated roster. Heim has yet to debut for the Time Zone squad. We'll see if he debuts today. And the first damage is going to be dealt by Vin Diesel. It's going to be 21 already, but it's going to be 16 to 21 as Sidon. I believe this is the first time in his career he is the leadoff. Maybe he led off in Season 1, I don't fully remember right now, but it's going to be 43 to 21 right now as we see just damage. It's going to be the down B. That was a little bit of damage from the bomb. We see down smash, but the Doria barely missing. 74 to 22 right now. Sidon waiting for Vin Diesel to come back onto the stage. We see the bomb, we see the down tilt, we see the up air. Vin Diesel at 105. So far, it looks like this switch to the link is working for the Time Zone squad. It's going to be 109 to 38 as Vin Diesel, he waits. These are former teammates, by the way, of the Swarm. They were teammates in Sidon. Getting that leadoff win for the Time Zone squad. It's going to be Fipsh coming out right now. So two former Swarm teammates facing off against each other. Sidon able to get that KO right there. I think that's the first time we see an interaction between those two because, well, they're usually on the same side. 24 to 81 as we have the forward tilt. 39 to 81. So that leadoff switch does work for the Time Zone squad as Fipsh able to get the KO on Sidon. Here comes the Season 3 MVP Pancakes. It's going to be 50 to 0 right now. Gordo not going to land onto Fipsh as we see 58 to 0. That's going to be the side B. We see the forward tilt, 69 to 0. That's going to be a side B again, 69 to 0 as we see up throw into neutral air from Pancakes. That's going to be 84, 91 to 8. If this Gordo can land, it's not going to land, but down tilt right there into a Gordo and Fipsh able to come back onto the stage. 98 to 28, 109 to 28. We see that side B right there. It's not going to land quite yet. We are waiting with the up tilt. After the up tilt, we see up air. That's going to get rid of Fipsh. And Pancakes only at 28% as House MD coming out for the Boston Brawlers. This is his second season with Boston. He spent his first 3 with the Ceiling Fans, who have now folded. 27 to 72. Forward tilt gonna land. It's gonna be a down throw into back air. House at 61. Gordo gonna miss. We see the forward tilt barely hitting, and that Gordo's gonna miss this time. Up tilt. Can Pancakes rack up a second KO here against House MD? It's gonna be side B not landing. Forward tilt. 101 to 72. As we are gonna see at side B. 101 to 72 it remains. House MD missed forward smash. 109 to 72. We see the forward tilt. 117 to 72. House back onto the stage. Forward tilt gonna make this 126, 127 to 72, and that Gordo's gonna land. Pancakes has 2 kills so far. He had 2 in the last round, even though the game credited him with 3 because we ultimately ruled that nobody KO'd Quadruple X since Pancakes had not spawned in time. 7 to 100 right now as Sniffberg. It's a King Deity Ditto, a heavily damaged Season 3 MVP versus the rookie Sniffberg. That's gonna be a forward air. This King Deity was trained by the same King Deity who was responsible for coming at ya. Heim is going to make his Time Zone squad debut as this is going to be 48 to 15 right now. Sniffberg the rookie. We'll see what high expectations he gets. It's 64 to 39. Heim is a Charizard lead, and that's going to be a Flare Blitz right here. Not landing, but he's already at 77. That's going to be side B again. 64 to 89 as missing those Flare Blitzes. That results in a bunch of self-inflicted damage and a forward smash from Sniffberg. That's 2 KOs, making what was a 4-2 situation a 2 versus 2. 78 to 23 as AI Sonic. Now he needs to do some damage control to hang on for the Time Zone squad. Keep in mind, there is still Crony in the back for the Time Zone squad. 115, 116 to 35. AI Sonic off stage at 44, coming back onto the stage, onto the ledge. Spent 4 seasons with Edmonton before coming here on waivers. 143 to 44, and the forward smash. This is going to be a 1 versus 2 scenario for Agent P. It's going to be up throw. We see the down air. Going to be 10 to 72 as we see the side B not landing. 21 to 72. We see the forward tilt. The Time Zone squad. It's going to be 99 as AI Sonic. If he comes back, he's going to need to use. He does not go for the feather. So Crony is going to come out for the Time Zone Squad. By the way, her birthday was the 14th, not the 13th. I mean, it was already her birthday in Japan last time we did Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, even though she didn't appear, but it's going to be 40 to 62 right now. 50 to 62. Can Crony close this game out for the Time Zone Squad? It's going to be jab, 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 getting shielded. Actually, the last hit does land. It's going to be forward throw into forward air as a Time Zone Squad. They want to advance to a 3-0 record against Bastion. It is 80. And Crony with the down smash. The Time Zone Squad is one of 2 undefeated teams remaining as they win this game. They hang on for 5-2. 5-4. 5-4. That's the final score. Trust me, it's 5-4. I'm forgetting how to do numbers. It's like 12:30 in the morning right now because yeah, the game has flowed over to the next time zone, next day, all that. It's like, if you're in the East Coast watching this game, thank you for staying, by the way. We still have a few matches after this, but the Time Zone Squad, they and the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts are 3-0 as Crony gets another game-winning knockout. Pancakes, the Season 3 MVP, 2 KOs. Sniffberg, the promising rookie, 2 KOs of his own, as this was one of those weird, fancy, funky, back and forth with a Z in the middle. But Crony, with that game-winning KO, the leadoff switch for Sidon as former Swarm members face off against each other. Sidon able to get that knockout on Vin Diesel. Alright, there's that screenshot right there. So the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts and the Time Zone Squad are your last 2 undefeated teams in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, and here's something funny about them. Those 2 teams do not face each other in the regular season. I'm dead serious. Those 2 teams do not face each other in the regular season. There is a non-zero chance that the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts and the Time Zone Squad both go 18-0 and get first round buys in the playoffs. There's a non-zero chance of actually happening. We could have not 1, but 2 teams go 18-0. We'll see what happens as now they are 3-0 each respectively. Keep in mind, the record was set by Detroit, 6-0. The Time Zone Squad and Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, they have been Time Zone Squad, their best undefeated record was 4-0 back in Season 1, where they went 14-2. The Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, their best record was last season when they were 5-0, getting so close to Detroit's record as they had started 5-0, last undefeated team last season. So the last 2 undefeated teams, last season's last undefeated team in Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts and the Time Zone Squad, who has the best all-time regular season record of 14-2 back in Season 1. Gonna be very fun as these 2 teams, they might not face each other now, but there's a non-zero chance they could face each other, let's say, come the playoffs. They did have 2 duels in the preseason. Those were some pretty cool duels, even though most of the stars didn't really play. But alright. We got a screenshot already. We have 3 matches remaining for the rest of the night. Coming up next, Your Worst Nightmare versus Detroit.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be your worst nightmare versus Detroit, as both teams are currently 1-1. So, your worst nightmare. They did lose a revenge match to the Diddle Burritos, but they did win a revenge match against the Novas in the final rematch. So, their roster is going to be back to Colonist, Chroma, King Raru. Actually, did we address every elephant in the room? No? Okay. The Dynamic Divorce folded, as all of you know, so a bunch of Amiibo from the rosters ended up on different teams. Like we saw Vibin on Grand Army of the Republic. We have, let's see, Mythos on Ottawa's roster. TBD is a member of your worst nightmare. Yeah, he fell all the way down the waiver wire to near the bottom and was still able to be picked up by your worst nightmare. So TBD, member of your worst nightmare, he is going to be starting over Rice today for this game. So Colonist, Chroma, King Raru, Can y'all hear me? Okay, I think y'all can hear me now. So sorry, my microphone had to disconnect, all that. My speakers are not properly connected. I gotta replug everything, all that. We should be back in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League now, but give me a minute or two. We are back in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Y'all did not miss anything. We had a power outage. We are back. Let me come back in real quick. Come back in. But don't worry, folks. It was just a power outage. Power usually comes back in a few seconds in this area. We haven't really needed a fallen generator, nothing like that in this part of town. Front speaker. Yeah. Hello, speakers, are y'all gonna work? Okay, there we go. I think we should be back in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Alright, so before we got interrupted by a power outage, we were gonna have your worst nightmare versus Detroit. So let's see. It's going to be Colonist, Chroma, King Raru, TBD, and Shion. Elephant in the room, I think, already got addressed. TBD from Dynamic Divorce, now on your worst nightmares roster. Rice not starting tonight. On Detroit, it's Dekubaba, coming at ya, Bloodflame, Felna, and Dandori. So, in the event that I do deal with a power outage, I'm going to pause the game immediately. So the game will be paused immediately if there's another power outage. Let's see, if there's 2 more power outages, we'll just call it a night and resume the last games later. But usually these power outages don't really happen too much, so let's see. Let's resume. But just a little heads up, if we do go off the air again, it's because of a power outage. Game will be paused immediately. I have the recording here on my side. Well, I mean, I can't really save replays because the computer goes out too. But alright, let's resume. Alright. Up, left, right, down, A. Press those buttons one more time. Colonist and Dekubaba are your lead-offs. Alright, and thank y'all for your patience, all of that. That's the first time we ever get interrupted by a power outage, all that. That's usually why I don't stream during a storm, folks. It just happened to start storming outside, all that, during this. I knew there was going to be a storm, I guess it got delayed. So, 81 to 28. But now you know the reason why I don't live stream during storms. It's 114 to 56 right now. We see the neutral air. It's going to be 119 to 56 as Dekubaba taking... He's the one dealing more damage on the Colonist. We're going to see 126 to 70 as we have the down throw into the forward smash. Not going to land. It's going to be forward smash again the other way. It's going to be 126 to 101. Down tilt. It's 126 to 108. We are going to see a back throw. And that will not get rid of Dekubaba quite yet. So Dekubaba trying to come back onto the stage. It is 132 to 134. Forward tilt. Do we see out smash here? We see it's a DBZ. That Colonist will survive. So coming at you, coming out for Detroit right now, it's going to be 151 to 41. We have yet to see a regular season DBZ where both Amiibo get KO'd. We did see one in the preseason, the Chaos Corp game. Colonist getting KO'd, but coming at you already at 75% as Chroma coming out right now for your worst nightmare. It is 12 to 96 right now. Side B getting shielded. It's going to be a back throw from coming at you. Neutral air, 44 to 96. We are going to see Chroma coming back up onto the stage, 55 to 96. It's going to be 66 to 96. By the way, is the audio working properly, by the way? I forgot to do a test run of the audio before we got moving, but I don't see any complaints in the chat, so it should probably be good. 78 to 108. 86 to 108 as we are waiting. The Mithra coming out right now. Gets hit by the Gordo, and she is going to fall short. So coming at you, 2 KOs so far for Detroit. So, oh, he's going to get revenge KO right there by King Raru. So King Raru had 3 KOs in the last game, even though 1 came from his self-destruct. It is King Raru versus Bloodflame right now, 21 to 30. Trying to go after Bloodflame, but Bloodflame going a little too high. Currently the mid-throw right now for Bloodflame, it's going to be 41 to 30. 49 to 30, as we are going to see up air. It's going to be 56 to 30. Forward smash, King Raru at 73. Bloodflame as the Mithra, been able to get some good damage, 88 to 130, and Pyra back out for Bloodflame, 88 to 30. We are going to see forward smash, putting Bloodflame at 50, back to the Mithra. The Mithra was working, so I say we just go back to the Mithra for now. It's going to be 105 to 59, but now Pyra coming out, trying to get some of that big damage for a knockout, such as that forward smash right there. Detroit currently leads 3 to 2, as now TBD makes his debut for your worst nightmare. It's going to be 21 to 82. Spike ball not going to hit Bloodflame, back to the Mithra. It's going to be forward throw. Bloodflame at 99, going to come back onto the stage. It's going to be 31 to 99. We see that's going to be a little bit of poison damage. It's 35 to 121 as Bloodflame got hit by that spike ball a little bit. 50 to 126. We see Off Smash missing. Spike ball misses from TBD. 50 to 142. He will get that up air KO, so it's going to be 2 versus 2 as now Fail Not, another former member of Dynamic Divorce. We're seeing former members of the folded teams just facing off against each other a lot. 75 to 14 right now. 75 to 25. We see the up tilt. Do we see up air up smash? We are going to see forward smash here. 86 to 49. I believe this is going to be the first time these two Amiibo have a chance to even face each other. 86 to 72. We are going to see a forward throw. 86 to 88. We see an up special coming up right now. We see forward smash right there from Failnot. Xion. It's going to have a 1 versus 2 scenario in the first time this season that she gets to be a woman. 0 to 0 right now, as this is going to be a full 1-stock scenario. Able to get rid of Failnot, and Dandori already at 45, 64. Can Xion make this clean? It's going to be 2 to 64 right now. Dandori trying to come back onto the stage. It's going to be 5 to 64. We see forward smash getting parried into a side B. 12 to 97. 12 to 99, and that side B right there will not be the dagger quite yet, but 1 more, and Xion will be able to handle this 1 versus 2 situation with brutal efficiency. That is why Xion is one of the best Lylat in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Not quite yet. 145. We see gonna be the neutral air. No, it's gonna be jab, jab, jab. Not quite a game-winning jab, jab, jab. 12 to 156. Xion just needs to get that dagger in there, and your worst nightmare can win this game. And there's a dagger. It's not fair. Your worst nightmare is gonna win this game. 5 to 4. Yay, we made it through a game without a power outage. Coming at you, 2 KOs, but it's not enough that Xion comes back with 2 KOs of her own. This was going to be somewhat a back and forth. Colonist had it one way, coming at you had it another, but Xion bringing it back to the way it was. Chroma did not get a KO in this game, neither did Dandori. Dekubaba did not get a KO either. I need to actually open my spreadsheet, so let's see. Restore pages. Yes, restore my pages, please. Need to sign into the Amiibo Tournament Ultimate page. Alright, so 2 games remain in a round that has been interrupted by delays and power outages, and the power outage would not happen if I didn't have the delays because I was trying to make the graphics all that, but with the whole shebang sorted out, up next, we are going to see the Diddle Burritos versus Toronto when we come back.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. So, are we done addressing elephants yet? No, we are not done addressing elephants. So, for those of you who don't know, No Custody folded a bunch of their amiibo into other rosters, like we saw Phipps going to Bastion, and Snaketails here. Yes, Snaketails is here as a member of Toronto to replace the absence of Silly, who was also removed from the league because of the off-season sanctions. So, we're going to have Ditto, Did I Do, Layla, Bleh, and Soul 9 for the Ditto Burritos versus Sigurd, Snaketails, Nezuko, Mordes, and Varem for Toronto. By the way, speaking of Soul 9, we did have a Soul tournament the other day, I believe. The winner was Doveman. Congratulations to Doveman and their Banjo-Kazooie for winning Soul. That was on March 13th when we had streamed the previous round. I forgot to actually look up that winner, so huge congratulations to them. Alright. So, let's see. What was, this? Oh, wait a minute. I was like, what the hell? Tornado warning? But no, my friend's in another state right now. Okay, so, yeah, there's no tornado warning. I was about to say, I would have got a notification on my phone if there was a tornado warning. Guys, folks, I cannot die live streaming Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, or there will be no more Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. I mean, there can be with, like, a new host, all that. There's no emergency procedure plan for transferring to Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. However, if I die, y'all are going to have to restart the league on your own. Y'all can use whatever amiibo I sent to this league as a post-mortem thing. I allow it. But alright. So, it's going to be Ditto Burritos versus Toronto. Ditto is struggling as a leadoff again here in this season. We thought it was going to be a bounce-back season, but we'll see if he can go 0-3 or if he will avoid 0-3. Let's begin. Alright, up, left, right, down, A. Ditto versus Sigurd will be the leadoffs. Snaketails will make their debut for Toronto, barring a 5-KO performance from Sigurd. We've never seen a 5-KO performance, so don't worry about it. And it's going to be Sigurd with that boomerang. First damage into a jab, jab, jab after the boomerang. 21-0 right now. Off smash is going to be 43-0. Down B, a mid-air down B from Ditto. It's going to make this 43-22. We see down smash, 63-22. This is the home game for Toronto, by the way. We are on Temple Battlefield form. 74-28, 74-44. We see the link. It's going to be down special from Ditto. It's going to be side B, 74-75. As Ditto currently has a % lead. We see this up smash right here. It's going to miss because Link had short hopped, 84-75. But Link's going to get footstool right there. He's going to get KO'd. And Ditto has his first leadoff win of the regular season. Could this be the start of a bounce back? Snaketails, welcome to Toronto. You're here to replace Silly, the Season 2 MVP, who had 23 KOs in that season. Can you fill the void? 99-14. Toronto has aspirations of making it back to the playoffs. Of course, it's an early season. Lots of teams are 1-1, so we'll see how everything shapes up. It's going to be 117-70 right now, as Ditto already has Snaketails at 86. Keep in mind, Snaketails is most known for being a leadoff, so she has dueled with this Mii Sword Fighter before, but struggling against this badly. 142-86. Of course, she could still get a KO, but she's at 112 right now. We're going to see the up smash, and Ditto, welcome back. He has 2 KOs now, is now the Season 1 MVP. Nezuko is coming out. She gets a revenge KO, but the Ditto Burritos, they lead this game 4-3 right now. We're about a minute and a half through. It's going to be 0-20 right now. Down tilt. We see the up smash. Nezuko at 41. 50 with the up air. That second up air will not land. We see up tilt. It's now going to be Nezuko's turn to try and juggle. 24. Forward smash. Did I do off stage? Nezuko just going to wait. It's going to be down tilt. We see the up smash from Did I Do. It's going to be 43-72. Did I Do's role with the Ditto Burritos got elevated relative to last season. He started for a decent chunk of games last season, but now he might be a full-time starter for this team. 61-101. As we see Nezuko come back onto the stage, we see a 4th row now, 61-113. It's going to be down up throw. Yep, up throw. We don't see an up air though. As we see neutral air, it's gonna be a back throw from the Banjo. 77-132. Nezuko coming back onto the stage. That grenade does not hit Nezuko. It barely missed a little wide right. It's going to be 77-142. It's going to be a back throw here, and that is going to be the dagger. It's a 4-2 lead for the Ditto Burritos over Toronto, as Mordes coming out for Toronto, already taking 46%. That's going to be 74. That's the first of 5 feathers used by Did I Do. It's 77-79. Can this Banjo-Kazooie get 2 KOs alongside Ditto? It's going to be 96-79. We see the shield. It's going to be parry, and that's another side B, 2 feathers used. It's a 1 versus 4 situation for Varum. Similar to what we saw with Depression with the Natsuki lovers earlier today, we had him come back from a 1 versus 3 scenario in the preseason, but not a 1 versus 4. If you can just get rid of Daidu, it may or may not be doable. Keep in mind, the Diddle Burritos, they still have Leeya, they still have Bleh, the rookie, and there's also Sul9, the Pyromancer who had a little bit of starts last season, but getting more playtime this season. It's 145 to 22. Because of the massive deficit though, the Sephiroth should be able to get the wing early, closer to 60% instead of 80. 50 actually. Varum already has the wing, down this many stocks. 163 to 50 right now. We are going to see out of parry, it's going to be 176 to 50. And Daidu will be KO'd. Is now 1 versus 3, but now Leeya coming out for the Diddle Burritos, it's going to be 0 to 73. As we see the Sephiroth. Forward tilt, gonna make this 17 to 73. We see forward smash getting shielded. Side B, so we see forward air. It's gonna be up air from the Sephiroth into off smash not landing. That was the DAD preventing the up smash from landing. 46 to 85, 46 to 99, 46 to 106. We're gonna see up next, it's gonna be just the up tilt not landing. It's gonna be side B into forward tilt. 64 to 106. Down B doesn't land here. 64 to 117. We see the side B as Leeya taking some damage here. At worst, Varum can just get some garbage time KOs. It's 120 to 124 right now, as we are just seeing off smash not landing quite yet. That one's gonna miss. Instead, dash attack right there. The Diddle Burritos, they get a huge win as they win this game 5 to 2. It's 2 KOs from Ditto, 2 KOs from Daidu, and the game winner from Leeya. Yeah, so Toronto's gonna have another elephant to address in the room after this big blowout. We'll see if, I think Toronto might also be rotating starters too, along the likes of Snaketails, Nezuko, Mordes, what are the other ones? Prof Help and Kaivine. So we'll see how Toronto does adjust the roster. Maybe Snaketails gets used as the leadoff, because Snaketails was able to go back and forth with Ditto before ultimately losing. Even though it wasn't really back and forth, more like back and forth. But we'll see if maybe Snaketails being the leadoff could have prevented Ditto from wreaking too much havoc. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right, we're going to mention who plays who next. Boston, Time Zone Squad. Boston, next round plays Amiibo Engage. Time Zone Squad, in the next round, they play the Natsuki Lovers. Your Worst Nightmare, they play, let's see, they play... Who do they play next round? I don't see them on here. I know they're on here. Did I forget the schedule? Your Worst Nightmare. Oh wait, they play Buffalo in it's the very first game at the very top. Detroit next round, they're gonna play Toronto. So Toronto, they're gonna play Detroit next round. The Diddle Burritos, they have the Novas. Oh no, the Novas are 1 and 2. The Diddle Burritos are 2 and 1. That could possibly knock the Novas down to 1 and 2 depending on the circumstance and scenario. But all right. Let's get that screenshot real quick. We have one more match for tonight. After delays, after power outages, after everything that the world has thrown onto us, we will finally make it to the last game after this. Amiibo Engage versus Carbon Show's team.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League for the final match of the night. After power outages, after delays because I forgot to make the graphics, we finally have Amiibo Engage versus Carbon Show's team. I'm pretty sure Holy Wars probably fell asleep by now, so she'll probably watch the VOD, but we're gonna have Walmart, Zelkov, Dr. Crockpot, Right Wing, and Mercury versus Bob, Sauce Alger, Soldier, Samurai X, and 910. Let's begin the final match of the night. So, I'm going to say a statement that is only told by the absolute deranged and delusional. It's called Walmart versus Bob. Yeah, Bob is just going to face the entirety of Walmart as a whole. The guy who checks your bags, the lady who checks your receipt when you walk out the door, the Walton Penners themselves, the Denver Broncos. 63-8 right now is Walmart struggling against Bob. It's going to be 63-23 as we see down tilt. It's going to be out of parry. Bob with the up smash, 83-43. We're going to have that up tilt. It's going to miss, 83-53. Down air. It's going to be 83-68, 85-68, and the dash attack. Let's extend it to the family too. He also fought the Los Angeles Rams, the Colorado Avalanche, and whatever else Stone Crunky owns. 0-74 as Zelkov coming out for Amiibo Engage. Bob, he will fall short from that cannonball, so Bob getting knocked out by Zelkov. Sauce Alger, two amazing Dr. Marios. Sauce Alger, this is 4th season in the league, has been with this team the whole time. Dr. Crockpot, he made it to the All-Star game last season. It's going to be 31-43-16. It's 61-16. Dash attack. It's going to be 74-23. We see jab from Zelkov. 74-36 as Sauce Alger making his way back onto the stage. We are going to see up next just jab again. 74-49. Sauce Alger barely making it back onto the stage, but able to throw the Koopaling Bong in time. Sauce Alger trying to throw one back. 101-60 right now. Jab, gonna get, oh, the last hit will actually land. It's gonna be forward smash, and Zelkov has 2 KOs for Amiibo Engage. They lead 4-3 as Soldier. He had 2 KOs in the last game. It's gonna be 127-0 right now. It's gonna be down air, forward smash. It's gonna miss. 127-23. Jab again. 127-37. If you get the right hit off stage, this could get rid of the cloud. It's gonna be 138-37 right now. We see Blade Gleam. No. Dash attack. Parry. It's 138-52. Soldier getting closer and closer to having that limit break available. He will have the limit break. 161-52. Soldier, he's going to use it on Blade Gleam, but Zelkov jumps over it. Neutral air, dash attack, cannonball, it's going to miss. Zelkov, could he get a 3rd KO in this match? It's going to be side B here. He survives. 185, down right there. Cloud coming back onto the stage. 188, 200. Zelkov is alive at 200% against Soldier. 280 as we see the up smash, but Soldier critically damaged. That could be some good feastings for Dr. Crockpot. Can Dr. Crockpot put something into Dr. Crockpot? He gets hit by the up B. It's 21-93. 21-106 as we see the pill not landing. We see up air. 21-116 trying to go off stage, but is he going to be able to come back on? He does come back on. I'm about to say, don't do it again. I know Dr. Mario is not self-destructed this season, but just don't do it again. We've already had one SD. That's one too many this round. Lower. 55-146 right now. We see a pill, and he goes off stage trying to get that down there. Doesn't land it though. 55-142. 68-152 as we see side B. That's gonna land. And Soldier has a Blade Gleam again. 80-152. Well, he used it on. He misses the Blade Gleam this time. It's gonna be missed right there, but another miss, and then a forward tilt. 2 missed attacks, and Dr. Crockpot's able to get that offstage up air. Samurai X coming out for Carbon Show's team. It's 96-0 right now, but Dr. Crockpot, he most certainly took too much damage dealing with that cloud. 104-0 right now. We're gonna see the down B, and Dr. Crockpot, he is gonna fall short. So it's going to be low tier versus low tier as Right Wing, Samurai X, they're going to face off against each other. 1.2 versus 2.3. 16-10. It's going to be the Roy. It's going to be side B from the Sheik. We see side B missing this time. And down B, a rare down special from any Fire Emblem character. It's 21-37. Right Wing trying to go for that down right there. Does not land it. Off smash missing. Forward smash. 36-37. 43-37. And it's going to be off stage. And oh! Samurai X. Wait, no. Right Wing is still alive. No, he will die. 2 KOs from this Sheik Amiibo. This is Dabuffalo Sheik, as Mercury has a 1 versus 2 for Amiibo Engage. It's going to be 29 to 47, as the Byleth now having to deal with this Sheik. 29 to 6-7, and keep in mind there is still 9-1-0 in the back. Carbon Show's pit for Carbon Show's team. It's going to be 29, 42 to 86. If this Sheik can get the Byleth too far off stage, it could be the dagger though. Up B, and that's gonna knock out actually. 42 to 0 as 9-1-0 out for Carbon Show's team. 55 to 17. This pit is usually the leadoff, not the closer. Let's see how he does against the rookie Byleth. 72 to 17 out of parry. It's up throw, up air. 72 to 43. We are going to see just the neutral B that's going to interrupt the side B. Forward smash making this 76 to 58. Side B interrupting. Was that an on-stage up B from 9-1-0? 101 to 71. Off smash misses. Side B 101 to 83. Can Mercury come back from this scenario? It's going to be side B. That's going to miss because of DAD. And this up smash right here, that's going to be the dagger. It's going to be a win for Amiibo Engage. Mercury with a 2-stock comeback. 5 to 4. Alright, so that's going to do it for round 3 after power outages and delays because no graphics were made. Zelkov with 2 KOs, Mercury with 2 KOs, Samurai X with 2 KOs though. Samurai X has not really been seen as a starter, but she is starting games. She's racking up knockouts, getting rid of both Dr. Crockpot and Roy Wing. Soldier with another KO, that's his 3rd in his career. Even though it's his 3rd season, he only had 2 starts, I believe, in season 3 and 4 combined. Did not rack up any KOs during those games, but here in Carbon Show's team in season 5, actually I think he's been with the team the whole time. Maybe he spent time with Your Worst Nightmare, I'm not fully sure, but we do see that Cloud with knockout. Bob with the leadoff win against Walmart, able to single-handedly destroy the billion-dollar corporation. That's Bob for you. Sauce Older didn't get a KO. He struggled against Zelkov, getting hit by that cannonball. No, it was Bob getting hit by the cannonball, but Sauce Older struggling against Cooperling. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Carbon Show's team, they fall to a 1-2 record. In the next round, they will face the Cinnabon Splitters. As for Amiibo Engage, their next match will be against the Bastion Brawlers, who is 1-2. So round 4, that's going to be most likely... I'm not sure if it's going to be Tuesday night or Thursday night. Tuesday night, I may or may not go see the World Baseball Classic final. It depends who plays out of Italy or Venezuela. We'll see. We'll see. America did advance. They beat the Dominicans. Somehow they beat the Dominicans. But it's going to be, let's see, round 4. Buffalo versus Your Worst Nightmare. Boston versus Amiibo Engage. Ottawa versus the 456 Squadron. Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts versus Chaos Corp. Natsuki Lovers versus the Time Zone Squad. Time Zone Squad, they are one of 2 undefeated teams remaining. Toronto at Detroit. Green Bay versus Mid-Class Nation. Cinnabon Splitters versus Carbon Show's team. The Novas at the Ditto Burritos. Miami at the Critical Crashers. And JG Wentworth versus the Grand Aria Republic. The other remaining undefeated team, both teams are 3-0, is the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. They are also 3-0. They've played the Chaos Corp in the next round, so we'll see who the last undefeated team will be. Keep in mind, Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, Time Zone Squad, they do not play each other this year, meaning there's a good non-zero chance they could both go undefeated. We'll see, we'll see. But it's not going to be them who knocks each other out. It's going to have to be someone else to stop these 2 teams. The longest undefeated streak we've had is 6-0 set by Detroit in Season 1. The longest win streak we've had is 7 wins in a row set by Detroit as well. That was Season 1 and Season 4 respectively. Alright, that's going to do it for tonight. Either Tuesday night or Thursday night we will stream. If I do Thursday night, there's non-zero chance I consider a doubleheader. We'll see, we'll see. But alright, y'all have a nice one. Round 4 will be later this week. I need to make sure that everything on my computer is good after the power outage. No corrupted files, no nothing. But y'all have a nice one. We'll see ya when we do the next round.